Good morning, everyone. Raya here, and today we are doing a special episode, and we are going to be going through Capp's escape room. Now, I haven't seen any other videos of this yet, so this is a recording I am doing all on my own. I have no idea what I'm doing, where I'm going, so hopefully we can get through this room. Now, he's got a few rules that he wrote on the house. Some of them are no breaking of blocks, no crafting anything, or creative menu. The books are not for reading. There's a bedroll in that crate that we can lay down, and so he gave us some well, he said we could wear some clothing. So I threw some clothing on. The creative menu is on, but I know we can't use it. So we're going to lay our bedroll down and then head on in the house. Now, I am sorry to say that this is a voiceover. While I was recording this video, I thought that my mic was on. So I recorded the whole thing and didn't realize that my mic was off. So you'll have to kind of excuse the voiceover. I really wanted this to be recorded during the video. I just find that it's a lot better. It's a lot more authentic when you do it that way. But that is not happening with this episode. And I didn't want to record the video again and go through it and pretend like I didn't know what I was doing. I will say that this room was absolutely fantastic, and I would love to see Capp go through and make an even bigger building, or somebody else to expand on this. Now, I've searched the fireplace, I've searched the bookshelf, and all I got were some weird road signs. I stood on the table and flipped that switch because I wasn't sure. I only see one wire going up, but I wasn't sure if something was going to happen on the floor. So that didn't open that door. So I got to start searching other places. I'm looking through the motion sensors, but I'm not really understanding what I'm supposed to be doing with these motion sensors. And the weird random blocks that he's got sitting on the wall. So we found a number 1, and we found a number 8. And we'll need to save those numbers for later. Trying to figure out if there's anything else down here. Alright, we're gonna head on up. I don't see anything that's gonna kill me yet. There's another motion sensor, and it's pointing at the other side of the room. We have a battery bank with no batteries in it, so it doesn't have any power, and that's where that switch is going to. Why else would he put these blocks here other than to jump on them, you know? So I searched through there. I had no idea why those blocks were there, so I just jumped down. And I tried to use the numbers that I had found downstairs to work on that room. So now I'm checking the motion sensor again, because I feel like it has to do with something. I'm just not sure what at this point. Like, it's got to be pointing at something. Why else would you have the motion cameras there, you know? had these road signs in my inventory, and I tried so many different options of the numbers on the road signs, trying to figure out the codes to get into this room. I'm not going to go through and show everything, but I tried a lot of numbers. Alright, so I tried a whole bunch of numbers. Nothing worked on that door. So now we need to figure something else out, because clearly none of those numbers were the code. So I feel like the motion cameras are pointing at something. I'm just not sure what they're pointing at. So we're gonna head over and try to see if we can find anything. But I'm not seeing, anything else on the walls or on the floor that I can grab. That door is still locked. Oh, I didn't mean to punch it though. Once again, we're gonna check this camera. I have no idea why when I click on to look at something, it randomly punches it. Checking the camera again, wondering what it could possibly be pointing at. But I know, why would he have these blocks sitting down here? For no reason. You know what I mean? Not that I can get that through my head yet, because I keep going back to this door trying to put in codes that are not working. So finally, I'm going to listen to my gut. My gut is telling me that these go somewhere. They do something. You know what I mean? They have to lead somewhere. And of course I fell down, so, I gotta run back up again. And what do you know? That sneaky Cap. He put a hidden stash in the wall and painted it the same color as the wall. And it took forever to figure that out. It took me 10 minutes. Alright, so now I'm thinking, where's the other motion sensor lead to? What does that point to? So now I'm just sitting here searching all of the walls. So I do want to apologize in advance for anybody who gets motion sick from my constant looking up and looking down, trying to figure out where this sneaky Cap hid anything else that this other motion sensor would be pointing to. I am not finding anything else on any of these walls upstairs. So, once again, I gotta head back to that door upstairs. But it's okay, I'll figure it out eventually. I was so desperate to find the code. I wrote stop, drop, and roll in there because I found the Fireman's Almanac. It didn't work, so don't try it. And we're back to searching the walls up and down again. Once again, I apologize if this is making anybody sick. I know that if it was me and I was sitting here watching this video and the person going up and down and up and down, that would probably bother me too. So I'm going to apologize in advance, just in case. I didn't find anything else on the floor or anything. Ah, there it is. Sneaky Cap up to his ways again. In that secret stash, we found a level 5 battery. I'm going to flip that switch and then head upstairs and put that battery in the battery bank, turn it on, and then I'm like, what the hell? Nothing happened with this door. I couldn't understand why the door wasn't opening. I don't know what my obsession is with this door, but it's a little ridiculous. It's like for some reason in my mind, this has to be the door that we go in. Get away from this door. Oh my goodness. So now I'm looking around, see if there are any other clues that can help me possibly open this door. And then I look downstairs and see that the vault door downstairs is now open. Yay, we made it to the next room. I immediately see a number 1 written on the wall. I see electric fence posts that I don't really want to get too close to, just in case. And there is another motion camera. I see the number 9. There's a hatch on the floor. We got another light switch there. But it's not letting me do anything with that light switch. I can't flip it on or off. Right now I'm just searching through some of the stuff in here. I found a rope for hanging, and I found a wheel, which is weird. And just like the other rooms, I'm searching all of the walls, see if I can find anything. And it looks like there's a little, like, hidden spot behind this board here, but I can't break anything. So that becomes pretty much useless to me. At this point, I have no clue where to go next. The only thing that I can even remotely think of is the hatch on the floor is unlocked. So, I guess we're going down. I don't know why I put the rope and the wheel in my tool belt. I don't even know if we actually need to use them, but that's where they went. And I don't like this at all. I stopped early because I was afraid that there would be something down here that would kill me. There's a 1 block space through here. There's a bunch of spikes laying down on the floor in there, but I have no clue how to even get over there. I picked up the lantern. I'm sorry if I wasn't supposed to pick up the lantern, Cap. I'll apologize in advance. It was sitting there. It said I could pick it up, so I picked it up. I'm not sure why I kept jumping. I know you can't go through a 1 block space like that, so... but I tried anyway. You know, whatever. There's nowhere for me to go but back up. Alright, we are back up. We have a 1, an 8, a 9, and a 1. And I know that this switch, all it's going to do is open and close that door to the kitchen. Here I am trying to check that loose board again. And I don't even know if anything's even behind it. But it's making me go crazy because I don't know if there's anything behind it, you know? I've searched all of the walls again. I can't find anything else hidden in the walls like Cap had in the living room. So, at this point, I'm not really sure where to go. I see the numbers on the wall, so I think, well, maybe those are a code. So let's try it. With what I thought could be Cap's birth year. Now, is it actually Cap's birth year? I don't know. But it worked. And I was super excited. We have another switch that we can't do anything with. I found a Santa hat that I did put on. 'Cause why not? Once again, I'm searching all of the walls. I'm searching the ceiling, seeing if he has any other hidden stashes in here. And I didn't find anything. So hell, maybe there could be somewhere, but I didn't find anything. That means nothing, though. This took me a long time to get through. Now see, I flipped that switch, and I heard a noise, but I really wasn't sure what it was for. So, being me, I go to the door that's right in front of me, and start trying a bunch of different codes that are clearly not working. I'm searching the battery bank, I'm searching all of the walls again. And I don't know why I'm searching all the walls again. Oh, okay, so you look out the window, and Cap has some speed limit signs sitting outside the window. Do they work for this door? No, they don't. 'Cause why would they? But he did put those signs there for a reason. So, I know that I need to keep those numbers in the back of my mind. He put them there for a reason. They're gonna be used somewhere. I really am so confused at this point as to what to do. See, I flipped the switch again, and then I heard what sounded like a vault door close. So I'm gonna run downstairs, check that out, and there it is. That door is open. Now I have both switches turned on. So I'm gonna run back upstairs because one of those switches has to control those electric fence posts. Alright. Hopefully I got them figured out. I'm gonna head back downstairs. And I'm gonna try to head through this vault door. Here goes nothing. Whew. We're safe. Big fall, spikes below, watch your speed. We got some hay bales. There's a blade trap that is going crazy. Now this hatch is locked, and that sign says, watch your speed. I see a bathroom over there. Now I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go next, but that sign says watch your speed. So I'm wondering if the code for this hatch is the speed limit.
And there it is.
Now, I'm not thinking, hey genius, you should go down the other hatch and place the hay bales so you don't fall on top of the spikes. All I'm thinking is, can I place the hay bales while I'm falling? So let's find out. Can I place the hay bales while I fall down? Here goes nothing. No. No, you cannot place the hay bales while you're falling. It doesn't work that way. At all. So, I died. And now I'm thinking, well, I can't just start over again. I have no hay bales. How am I supposed to get back down there? You know what I mean? So, I started over again. Luckily, I placed that bedroll outside. I lost everything. So now I'm like, okay, well, what do I do now? Because I have nothing left in my inventory to help me get through this house. Everything's still locked. I don't know where to go. I mean, I know where to go. But when you don't have anything to use, you're like, what do I do? So I go down the hatch that I should have gone down before I went through the hole with the spikes. I came down here to see if I could somehow grab my backpack, but I can't. It's a little bit too far down in the hole. It's like laying under the spikes, so I can't grab my bag. So at this point, I don't know what else to do other than delete the game and completely start back over from the beginning, fresh, go from there, and see what happens. So that is exactly what we are going to do. I'm going to cut the video right here and start over where I show you us starting over from the very beginning again. All I do is go back up this ladder, go back through the hole, and die again. Why did I do that? I don't know. We wanted to see if I could drop back down the hole and somehow try to move fast enough that I landed in the doorway. That did not happen. I tried, and I died twice. So we are just going to cut over to where we started again at the beginning and go from there. Alright, I placed my bedroll again. We're starting over. We're back in the front door. And I am starting to search all of the hidden things again. Flipping the switch on. We're going to run upstairs. Put the battery in the battery bank. Turn it on. That should open the door downstairs. We're going to hop across these blocks again and go grab that other fireman's almanac. Pop downstairs. We're going to head back into the kitchen. Search everything in the kitchen again. And now I'm already thinking to myself, crap, I don't remember how to open that door. I couldn't remember how I got that vault door opened the first time. So then I headed upstairs and remembered I needed to enter in the code again. Start searching this room again. Flip the switches to the way they are supposed to be. I grab my Santa hat. Put that on. And now we are going to head back downstairs again. Now I made it through this room. Let's grab our hay bales. And now we're going to do this right this time. Go back down the hatch. And now we're going to see if we can place those hay bales to cover up this hole so that when we fall, we land on the hay bales and not the spikes. I mean, that has to be how you do it, right? What other reason would you have the hay bales there? Alright, so we're going to go back through this room. Put the code back into the door. And fall down again. And we did it. We're safe. So that is where it leads. Now, we need to head up. First, I was checking all of the resources that were next to me. All of the ore, just in case. Cap is pretty sneaky, so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing anything. I'm searching this room just to make sure nothing's gonna kill me before I hop up. Got an empty toilet. And we have a medicine cabinet with a first aid kit and a splint. Because Cap is so thoughtful, he thought for sure we would lose health and break a leg or sprain a leg hopping down on that hay. Now he's got a code written on the wall here, and I tried so many different variations of it, and none of it is working. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get through here? He's got the code written on the wall, and it is not working. Well, that's because it's not the code. Sneaky, sneaky Cap. It does actually take me a few minutes to figure this out. I wasn't really sure. I tried a bunch of different variations of 1581 or 5281, and yeah, it just wasn't working. So I go searching around the room thinking, maybe there's something else in here. Anything to help me open this door. I search the battery bank like the battery bank is gonna help me. It doesn't help. Then I'm like, oh, well, maybe that's an S instead of a 5. So I tried an S. It's definitely not an S. Just in case anybody else was wondering. So then I turn the power back onto the blade, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe the door needs the power. No, it doesn't. I'm looking at my inventory, and I see all of the Art of Mining volumes, and I'm like, maybe that's the code. That was, in fact, the code to get through the door. And it brought me back out to this room here. So then I'm like, shit, where do I go now? Because that didn't do anything. So I can't figure out where to go. So I get to this room, and I'm like, there's another door in here. What's the code for this door? So I'm running back downstairs, seeing if I missed anything that could help me open this door. Not even realizing that, hey dummy, maybe it's the code on the wall that Cap wrote there, thinking it was the code for that door, and it wasn't. So then I run back upstairs, and I'm going to test out that code and see if that is the code. And it is! Passcode accepted. I walked in this room and I went, oh shit. I had no idea how to get through this room and if it was going to set off the turrets and if I was going to be totally screwed when I walked in here. I'm like trying not to touch any of the wires. There's a tripwire going across the path there. So then I'm thinking, okay, can I jump over? And if I jump over, am I going to hit the fan? And is the fan going to knock me into the tripwire? Let's try it anyway. So I jumped over. We were all good. This door was unlocked. I head to one side. That is not the way to go. I head over to the other side, and I see the sign there. Run over to it. Congratulations, you escaped. I was so excited to see that we had finished the escape room and we made it through. Congrats to Cap. This was absolutely fantastic. I enjoyed every second of going through this room. This is a must download. Test your wits. See if you can get through it. I absolutely love this. I highly suggest you go through this room before you watch everybody's videos on how to do it. And in case you will have noticed in the video, I did skip through what the passcodes were for these doors because I didn't want to give it away. I want you to go through this room, you know what I mean? And I want you to enjoy doing it. I don't want you to watch somebody's video and see all of the passcodes and then just blow through it like it was nothing, you know what I mean? So on my part, I don't want to show everybody the codes and stuff, and you know, people are posting their own videos and they're like, oh, I got through it really quick in the first shot. Yeah, you probably won't. So, real quick, I am going to take a screenshot and I am going to send that screenshot over to Cap. I'm also going to post it on my Twitter and my Instagram and my Facebook that I did, in fact, complete Cap's escape room. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. I had a blast going through this room. Don't forget to check out my survival series. Stay tuned for episode 11. I will be recording that as soon as I get this video done. I will catch you all in my future episodes. See you guys later.